Let's discuss session with Oma.
Hi my loves, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be attacking and addressing the skeleton in the cupboard. Skeleton in the cupboard. The elephant in the room, pardon my English. This is not an English class. If you've been very active on social media, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, all of that, you would agree with me that since the beginning of this year, it's almost as if the Lord has said, all you singles, no, not the singles now this time around, all of you in a relationship, on your mark, get set, go. It's time to get married. It's time to lock it up with your partner. Because there's been a lot of marriages, a lot of weddings, a lot of, all of that going on social media lately. If you've been paying attention to the comment sections, guys, there's been one predominant comment. There's always that one comment. There's always that comment that keeps coming up in every single post on social media about a wedding or about two people just in love and doing their thing. God, when God, am I a spoon? God, am I palace servant? God, am I a stone? Am I a toothbrush? Am I, and all of those funny things. And it's just crazy how almost everybody on the comment section is single. I understand that there are situations where some people try to be funny, and even if they're in a relationship, they try to do all of that. But it will surprise you to know actually the percentage of people in that comment section who are really single. And that brings me to the question: how are you all so single and you still don't find yourself? You've not been able to discover yourselves and then be in a relationship or get into a relationship. Why is that the situation? What are you guys not doing right? Which is why I'm making this video, because yes, I did my research and here are some of the reasons why you're possibly still single to stupor. Most of the time, some of those reasons would contribute to the reasons why you're still single. Number one, you're not even ready to be in a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship. You just like the idea of two people in a relationship because you see these things on social media and you think, oh, this would be nice. But deep down, you know you're not ready. You know you're not ready to commit to anyone. You know you're not ready to go all out and actually be in a relationship. You do like the idea of companionship and having someone to talk to and having someone to share your day with and all that, but you really don't want to commit. And then you're all over social media asking God when like you don't know what you're doing wrong. Secondly, you are not financially there yet. No matter how you try to deny it, finance will always be a thing for a relationship. I'm not saying that's the center of it all, but for a man who is really like a manly man who wants to provide and go all out for their partner, they consider finance a lot when deciding whether or not to go into a relationship. Because if I was a man, trust me, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a woman who I can't go all out for, or just do the little things that would make her happy, support her dreams financially and intellectually, and just be able to gift her, take her out to simple dinner, simple outings. And for the women too, if I can't even afford my transport to a date, if I can't pay for my food or drink when my man's card declines, it would be really embarrassing to, yeah, be in a relationship in a situation like that. Maybe you're just not financially ready. There are very rare occasions where you won't actually see a man who would want to start building you up from the scratch financially. Most cases, there's always like a case of maybe you have a business running or you have a job or you have something that they want to build on, right? But yeah, at least you should have some sort of bearing, finding yourself, discovering yourself, knowing what you want to do, so that when you meet the right person, you know that they're the right person because they complement your vision and all that. Another reason why you're still single, which is mostly the case for a lot of people out here, is that you do not go out. You don't go out. You're always in your room 24/7. And I feel like I'm attacking myself at this point because I used to be that person. Like, you don't go out, you don't go for social hangouts, you don't go for vacations when you're invited, you don't go for birthdays, you don't go for link ups, you don't go for reunions, nothing. You're just at home eating food, watching Netflix and chilling. Like, how are you supposed to meet that person? In your house, is God supposed to like maybe open up your roof or your ceiling and then send down the man through your roof inside your room while you're watching your movie? And then it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work that way. So if you actually do want to meet people, you have to put in the work. You have to be out there, put yourself out there, try new things, try new places. You never really can tell where you'd meet the right person. But if you're not putting yourself out there, then how is it even possible for someone to find you? How is it possible for someone who is looking to actually find you? Right? Another reason why you are single is because you don't take your personal hygiene seriously. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you, but me, I cannot deal with BO. If you don't know what BO is, body odor. I can't deal with mouth odor. You're probably wondering why you spoke with this guy one time and he looked like, he had a thing for you and he saw you from afar. You guys were like cutting eyes for each other. You were vibing and all. And then he got closer and tried to talk to you and it didn't last up to 30 seconds and he was trying to run like, something was trying to choke him and he never reached out to you again. You should probably check. If you're not taking your hygiene seriously, if you have like a stench, a lot of people cannot stand body odor. Like it could actually be a deal breaker for a lot of people. But if you don't know, then how do you help yourself? How do you treat it? How do you fix the situation? That becomes a problem. If you sweat a lot, get deodorants, get body spray, all those little things that keep you smelling fresh. Breathe regularly, go out and work out, and ensure that you're in shape. That would really help. Okay, personal hygiene is not even something to joke with. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? But you can make it better. Upgrade your look. You can put in the effort. If you're not very physically appealing, there's nothing wrong with working on yourself. There's nothing wrong with trying to, lose a few pounds or touching up your face with makeup or trying out new perfumes, trying out new clothing styles that fit your body better. It's just the little things, really. Another reason why you're still single is because you stink of desperation. I said what I said, and this is usually for the female folks, okay? Since, like, just yeah, bring it down a notch, like calm down, calm down. You actually look desperate at this point. Like, why are you in every guy's comment section just commenting, this could be yours, this is that, this is all that? Like, well, it's giving a stalker vibes. Like, I would do anything to spend one day with you. I would do this, I would do that. Why do you look so desperate? And then the slightest attention you get from the guy, you want to go all out. You're calling him even when he's not calling you. Maybe he has just, reached out to you. You're still in the talking stage, you're still just friends, but you're calling him 10 times a day. Don't you have a life? Don't you have a job to attend to? Don't you have like studies or something? 90% of the time, men would run away from desperate women because they feel like you're about to come and cage them. Like you're desperate to settle down or you're desperate to get married, or there's always that repelling reaction when a man thinks that you're being too desperate and you're trying to get all in their face and all in their space. Don't be doing that. That's exactly why you're still single. Why did a guy call you for the first time today and the next day you're in his house making him dinner? You're cooking for him, you're washing his clothes. Why? How is he going to take you seriously? I know there could be exceptions, but sis, just look at yourself. Don't you think you deserve better? Don't you think you deserve to calm down and be pampered? Yes, I think you do. Another reason why you're still single is because you're not taking out time to work on yourself. But then again, the things that you think you want and the things that you think you deserve are actually way higher than what you bring to the table. Let's not even lie. Like, let's not lie. Okay, you want to be a baby girl, you want to be pampered and taken care of. We all know that. We get that part. But like, at what cost? Why would I want to take care of you? Why would I want to go all out for you? How do you make me feel when I talk to you? How is the communication between us? What do I gain from this relationship? I would think so if I was a man. I think so as a woman, right? If you're not going to add to my life intellectually, you're not going to add financially, you're not going to provide security, you're not going to give good advice or provide business plans that actually work, or you're not going to at least provide the best in the world. Like, why would I want to be with you? Why exactly? Let's be for real and let's be honest. Even though love is not supposed to be transactional or selfish or have an ulterior motive and all that, but there has to be something that attracts you to people. There has to be something that keeps you, that makes you stay, other than just the physical attraction. Even the physical attraction, how well do you try to keep that up? How well do you try to make sure that you look good every single time and look presentable whenever you make an appearance? And then, funny enough, you are like a 30 and then you're looking for a guy who is like 100. You get my point? You are a good 4.5 and you're looking for a guy who is a 10. Oftentimes it doesn't work that way. The guy who is a 10 is obviously looking for a babe who is a 10. And then you're stuck in this single zone because the guys who come up to you who are obviously in your standard, you think you're too good for them, which is okay. It's good to aspire, right? But at the end of the day, what amount of work are you putting into yourself to ensure that these your aspirations or the people who you think you should be rolling with, you can actually get to that level where you start rolling with them or where you start communicating with them? Or if you actually get to communicate with them, are they going to get value from you? Do you think that they're going to get value from you? Do you think that they're going to want to talk to you again or look forward to meeting you again? So those are the issues. Either you reduce your standards and work with people who are at your level, or you up your game, improve yourself, and then get to the level of the kind of men you want to be around, or you want to be around you. Either way, he'll find it a wife. Yeah, you get to the level of the kind of men who you want to find you. That's a bit how it puts it. Don't come off desperate. Don't be out there chasing. Just work on yourself. And it will surprise you how many people who are actually willing to chase you. Then again, most times it's not even a thing of like, oh, I can't find the right person, or don't go out, or you don't socialize, you don't do all that. Oftentimes it's just a thing of choice. Maybe you're not ready. You're just not mentally there. You're not ready to open up to people or open up to relationships, or you're not ready to share your space. You're not ready to, move out of your comfort zone, which is fine. Take as much time as you can until you're ready. But it's actually a very big problem when people get too comfortable in their comfort zone that it becomes a thing of they don't want to share their space at all. They don't even want to like get into a relationship because they're scared that they'll have to like share moments, share secrets, share resources, and all that. It's surprising to know how many people who would literally prefer to be alone than share their space with people. So sometimes it's a choice, it's fine, but don't let it linger too long that you get too comfortable as to not wanting to ever share your space with people. Another reason why you're still single is because you're still stuck up in your last relationship, in your last terrible experience. You still think that every man that comes your way or every girl that comes your way is going to be your ex, or is going to treat you the same way your ex treated you, or is going to act the same way your ex-boyfriend acted, or you were in an abusive relationship. Just it's okay to take out time to heal, go for therapy if you need it, talk to people who can help you get better, and try again. Honestly, there's no way you're going to know what is out there for you, what new blessing you can attract, or what new person you can attract, or what they can do in your life if you haven't even tried, or if you're not ready to try again. So it's understandable that you're taking out time to heal, but once you're done doing the healing process, try again. I just feel like it's weird to want to live your whole life alone. It works for some people, but I wouldn't want that. I don't think I would want that. Like I want to come home to, fly up the towels and somebody loving up on me, or making dinner when I'm not even in the right frame of mind to do anything, or when I'm not strong enough, or when I'm not feeling too well, somebody taking care of me, or basically the little things that sharing my day with the person, sharing my day activity with the person and all that, playing games. It's just the little things that keep you happy and keep you going. So yeah, once you're done healing, try again. The final reason why I think people are single is a lot of people are single, especially the female folks or the female gender, is the gender imbalance between men and the women, which is very understandable. Believe it or not, at the end of the day, not everybody is actually going to get married. Yeah, not everybody is going to end up with a life partner. Yes, it is the sad truth, but the gender ratio is actually not balanced. So I would understand if there are more women in comment sections shouting God when than there are men. And those women actually are ready to go all out and they are ready to like put in the effort and to get, found and all that. And it's not coming forth. Just take a chill pill. If it's God's will for you, it's going to happen. All right? It doesn't matter. If it's God's will for you, it is going to happen. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing will be added to you. Maybe you're seeking the wrong thing at the wrong time, or maybe the right thing at the wrong time, right? Just basically focus on you. If the men aren't forthcoming, if the women aren't forthcoming, focus on yourself, focus on your career, focus on other things that make you better. Build yourself. When the time is right, I the Lord will do it. And that is Bible. Okay. So when the time is right person is ready, they will come around. Don't beat yourself up too much. Just position yourself for the right people at the right time. Doing your own thing. Don't overthink it. It's hard to not overthink it sometimes, especially for women who have like to think about biological clocks and all that. But if you really can control the situation, why worry? Exactly. If you think that you're defaulting in any of these points I've mentioned, or you're the type not to go out, or you're the type not to associate with people, you're the type not to take your health, your physical appearance, your hygiene seriously, work on yourself, it could be what is actually holding you back. If you're the type that is too desperate, you're always out there, like in the faces of men, trying to impress and trying to be a pick me girl and overdoing things, really, I feel like most times men actually do appreciate women who take out time to like chill. Like be a woman. Okay, let me take care of you. I don't know, but yeah, I think. So yes, don't overdo it. Okay, be yourself, and the right man will definitely find you, and you will definitely find the right woman. Thank you for watching. This is all I have for you today on why you're still single. Don't get tired of seeing this pretty face because I'm always going to be all over your faces. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and on your post notification for my next video.